I know that it was trending.
What's trending now?
The Diddy Combs Reckoning.
Yeah.
Did you check it out?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is out now?
I honestly thought, based on like moral codes and like coming from where like a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
Because I wouldn't.
That would be a good question. Why? He has done.
Because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do it.
But hold on. But see, you go on these other platforms and you tear Jay-Z down and you try to tear Cam down. But then you go say, well, 50 Cent can't do the same thing to Diddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be both ways, Dane.
But also, like if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So, yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
Did you check
that's
him
like
on the back end?
Hey,
Did you check him on the back end?
I know y'all girls, but I'm not answering that. But what I'm saying is...
Okay. I just caught it.
Man, Dame ain't gonna put himself out there like that. And Dame is not gonna do that. See, women be asking the questions to get dudes stuck, but he not gonna go out there like that though.
Let me answer the question. So again, you may not understand like a moral conduct for a grown-ass man from where I'm from and where I thought he was from. There's just certain things and like it's not for us to tear somebody down. So for example, if I'm a criminal and I see somebody doing a crime, I'm not telling. If it might be a violation, like they might be doing some shit that might be like a violation to a kid, then I got to go handle that. If I sign on to the street. So for me, I'm not going to do that because that platform is not black owned. I'm never going to tear a black man down for a white man ever in my life. Also, I know Puff, right? And I don't think that, again, I'm not ever going to check for his moral character. As you see, we never did too much business together. But it would never be me to be the person to deliver that. Let them do it. So probably another...
So basically he has an issue with 50 doing it. But if another person does it who's not 50 Cent or another color, you wouldn't mind it. So which one is it, Dane?
Other person, I would say, go ahead, do that. Maybe someone from... So like example, TMZ called me and was like, yo, we want you to do the interview and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, you think I would ever make money for y'all tearing another black man down, even if that man is wrong? If I'm a black man and I want to do something, I'm going to go tear down a white man. I'm not going to tear down a black man. There's so many injustices that we see other people from other cultures do, but we don't say nothing, and they always send us to tear us down. Are you serious? I would never, ever condone a black man tearing down another black man for a white man. That will never happen. And and also another thing, just on my moral code, if a man did that to my girl, and I felt like I'm violated, I got to wear that, or I got to handle that different. But I'm not making a documentary. I'm going to go deal with it, but that's just how other people deal with things, and that's how I deal with things. So the question you asked me was why I said that, because I never in my life would have thought that 50 Cent would make a documentary about another man from our culture just because it seems that the dude might have tampered with his woman.
Wow, man. So... basically, Dame Dash has come out and said that the reason why 50 Cent did the actual documentary is because it was alleged that Diddy was dealing with one of 50 Cent's baby mamas. I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Now, first of all, let's get to this whole Dame Dash thing. Now, Dame Dash has always been a stark criticizer of 50 Cent. And he says that doing this Reckoning film about Puff or Diddy or whatever is going over the line, and you shouldn't go to a white platform and defame another black man on a white platform. So would you have felt the same way if, let's say, he did a Diddy documentary on another platform? Would you have felt the same way? See, this is the problem with people like Dame Dash. I understand that your moral compass would not allow you to do that. And I understand, Dame. You know what I'm saying? You're one of those type of guys that, if it ain't on a black platform, I ain't going to do it. I understand that, Dame. But this is the thing about the whole Diddy and 50 situation. Was it wrong for 50 Cent to actually get this footage and do the documentary on Puff? Morally, it's wrong. But 50 ain't thinking of it from a moral compass. He's thinking it from a financial standpoint. He's like, yo, I got this footage. How much money can I make off of it? And it is what it is. This is what black capitalism does. And Dame Dash, you should know this because you were part of the black capitalism problem. The thing is, 50 Cent, who is Diddy's arch nemesis, saw the opportunity to do this documentary took it and ran with it. Now, is it wrong from a moral standpoint? Yes, it is. And a lot of people will say it's wrong. And Dame is right for being morally wrong. But Dame, the pot can't call the kettle black. You go on not white platforms like Vlad TV or Netflix or nothing like that, but you go on other black platforms and tear down other people. Like you tore down Cameron, or you tore down Jay-Z, or you tear down 50 Cent. You tear down everybody else on a black platform, but when it's a white platform, you won't do it. Now people gonna say, "Well, Jay, man, he giving his feeling." I understand that, but Dame, I'm gonna ask you a question. Remember when they first asked you, "Did you watch it?" You said you watched it. If you felt that strongly about not liking what 50 Cent did, why did you support him by watching the film? You watched the film and said, I don't like what he did. So, Dane, what side are you on? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't say, for one thing, I don't like what he did, but you go ahead and watch it anyway. If you'd have said, no, I didn't watch it because I didn't want to support it, cool. I'd be cool with that. But you went on Netflix, a white-owned platform, watched the reckoning for yourself. You supported 50 Cent in this situation, and you said he mad. Now you mad about it. I wouldn't have did this. I wouldn't have did that. Dame, you getting a little bit too old for this shit, man. Put it in the comment section, man. You're getting a little bit too old for this mess, Dame. And I'm going to keep it a buck, man. People like Dame, this is going to get him in the algorithm. He could talk about 50 Cent. And you know what 50 Cent gonna do? 50 Cent gonna go out there and troll him again like he always do. And then we're gonna have a 2 or 3 day beef with Dame and 50 again, man. Goddamn, boy. But I mean, Dame, he just being honest. He wouldn't have did it. Morally, is it wrong? Yes, morally it's wrong, but 50 Cent ain't, his moral compass ain't, 50 ain't Jesus. 50 ain't Jesus. 50 Cent is not Jesus Christ. He gonna do whatever he want to do. He don't give a damn about that. I've called 50 Cent King Petty of the rap industry. He's the most pettiest dude in the rap industry. Him and Cam, I would say 50's more pettier than Cam. 50 more pettier than Cam. But at the end of the day, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do you think Dame Dash is right for calling out 50 Cent? It's your boy Jay here with another video. Hit that like button and the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments.